You've got a veteran player in the final year of his contract who has turned down your contract offers up until this point. How far apart do you think both sides are right now?
Happy New Year, everybody. Jim Mansfield Sims, thanks for sharing the holiday with us. Let's get ready for some football.
Well, you got to make sure the players and coaches are focused here today, Jim. The holiday season, here it is. You know, did you let your family get you too involved or you forgot about your job? And that's playing this game because it takes all your concentration to make it happen. We'll find out who's been partying during this holiday season.
Jaguars ready for action. And they stop him from running it out to the 20, mark him down at the 19.
Flex round.
Adrian Peterson is in the backfield.
Flex round.
First down and 10. Action fake. He's scrambling now, going for the home run, but they can't connect. Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today.
Ohio.
The Jaguars lined up in the nickel. Second and 10 to the ground here. Breaks the tackle. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. As we take a look at the defense for the first time today, the starters and the secondary will be challenged today in both the passing and running games. Third and a long way to go. Reaches out and snatches it. He's going to be brought down, and that's going to be a 3 and out for this offense.
Defensive coordinators.
Jaguars ready for action. That's a gain of 6.
Well, that time the kick returner just does an awful job. He doesn't read the blocks. His guys are knocking him down. He goes the wrong way, and that gives him bad field position.
First down here.
Ohio. Let's go. Flex round.
Now first and 10. Trying to make something happen. Reaches out and grabs it.
You just can't expect your defensive backs to cover that long. It's good coverage initially, but the quarterback had all day long, and sooner or later, these great wide receivers are going to get open.
Flex round.
Three down.
Second and 2. Peterson's taking the handoff. Right side. The tackle was made, but the first down is picked up.
Well, that was a nice run that time off tackle. And listen, this is a bread and butter play in the NFL. It's about power running. Can your offensive tackle make the block to free up that running back so he has a chance to get in that secondary and make a nice run out of it?
The ball carrier on the play.
Flex round.
The Jaguars defense now is going to go nickel. He'll throw it over the middle. And he's intercepted.
interception.
Wilson's heading out now for the Jaguars have their defense to thank for those points. That interception setting up the score that the offense was able to finish off.
Well, a lot of good things happened on both sides of the football this time. How about that return by the return team? Good job, good blocking. Look at the speed of that guy running. They get the tackle from behind and stop the touchdown.
Offense lines up here. 1st and 10. Challenging the defenders to the right side. Tackle down at the 22. That reception gave them the first down. Scrambling out of the pocket. Throwing now to his left. And no one is going to catch this one as it goes out of bounds. Peterson's in the backfield. Single back set. Here's the running play. Off tackle.
In these type of situations, when you're losing the game, it's 3rd and long. Don't try to be a hero, because when you try to be a hero, it's going to lead to a turnover. Then you really will be in trouble.
The Browns with a 3rd down play coming up and hoping to improve in this category versus a week ago. Runs out of bounds.
Well, even though they're down more than 7 here, the offense down the red zone, it'll be good for them for the rest of this game. Their confidence for the offensive coach if they can punch this in for the touchdown.
1st and goal. Peterson up the middle. Manti Te'o makes the tackle. That will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter here in Cleveland. We'll be back momentarily for the start of the 2nd. The Browns still driving as the 2nd quarter gets underway.
Ohio!
Goal
Ohio!
line defense on the field.
Oh, let's go! Flex round! Flex round!
And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Ball slipped out of his hands.
Number 1 goes incomplete. 3rd down.
Flex round!
Defense
Flex
ready
round!
in the goal
Let's
line
go!
formation on
Flex
this one.
round! Ohio! 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 Ohio!
3rd and goal at the 5. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Steps out of bounds.
Well, sometimes you just got to see the tough team is going to win. You got the ball on offense. You're down on the goal line. You need to score here. Can you get it in?
Offense still on the field here on 4th down, needing 3 for the 1st. The defense comes out in the nickel.
Here we go! Ohio! Ohio!
4th and goal. Looking for an open receiver on the right. Failed to pick up the 1st down, and they'll give the ball back to the other side.
Terrible game management that time by the coach. It's 3 downs. It's 4th down. What should you do? Well, I think you should punt it. He goes for it and puts his defense in a tough position.
The punt team is in place and ready to perform. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. They face first down. Getting away from the pressure. He makes the catch.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Throws the ball very well on the run for the completion.
Adrian Peterson is in the backfield. Now in rhythm, the quarterback drops back to throw once more. Here's the pass, and it's broken up, incomplete.
Really good job that time by the quarterback. Nice. Get out of the pocket. Find some extra time to throw it, but look at the receivers. Well, look at the defenders all over the receivers down the field. There was nowhere to throw it.
With the carry on the play. Gain of 4.
Ohio!
The Browns want to convert here, especially after last week's abysmal performance in third down situations. 3rd down and 6. Running away from the pressure. And he'll step out of bounds.
Number 1 on the carry. Gain of 3.
You're near midfield. It's 4th down. What do? I got the answer right here. You punt it. Play field position. Make the other offense drive the length of the field to score.
Going to be a short yardage situation, so forget the punt. They're going to go for it. The Jaguars with a nickel look here on defense. Screenplay is on. And Vontez Perfect brings them down.
Bad play call that time by the defensive coordinator. It's 4th and short. There's only a couple plays you know the offense is going to run. They were not ready, and they give up a big first down.
1st and 10. Going across the middle, the Browns now move the chains. The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
The quarterback will hand it off. Gains 9.
Anytime you get in the red zone, you want to punch it in there and get 7 points. They're being dominated today. They're down more than 7, but don't worry about it. Score here and just keep playing.
2nd and 1. Looking to scramble. The quarterback throws to the right. Brandon Browner with the interception. He steps out. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted. The punter awaits the snap. Wants to give it a go here. This big return's going to set up his team in excellent field position. Oh, we've got an injured player on the field.
Well, Jim, I know his family's watching, so we'll give all the information we can as soon as we get it. But it looks like it could be a major injury, and I hope for that. Anytime you give a quarterback that kind of time, he's going to get comfortable, get his feet under him, be relaxed, and he is going to make the perfect throw down the field. Easy completion that time for the quarterback.
And they bring him down at the 33-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Nothing fancy about that, but it's a good run, gets a first down. Now the offense has 3 more chances.
Adrian Peterson is in the backfield. Looking to the right side and throwing. Gets his feet down right near the chalk. The Browns call a timeout. Their first. Nickel formation here for the defense. 2nd and a yard. He's scrambling now. Breaks free. Has some space to work with. He steps out.
Good job by the offense. They're in the red zone. They're down by more than 7. But the defense, can you stop them and just give up the field goal try?
That play will be challenged by the booth upstairs inside of 2 minutes. Inside the last 2 minutes, this one had to be instigated by the folks upstairs. They challenged the call on the field, and in fact, it was the proper thing to do. The play is overturned.
Yeah, good job by the officials upstairs, seeing it, knowing there was a mistake on the field. That's what I love about the NFL. They're not afraid to say they made mistakes and turn them around.
And here's a look at their red zone percentage to this point, which is brought to you by Verizon.
Flex round! Flex round! Flex round!
Adrian Peterson is in the backfield.
The 2nd and 10.
Adrian Peterson takes the football. He stacked up at that point.
Good job that time by the O-line. How about that? Nice blocks, and they got a nice little run there inside the red zone.
3rd down coming up. They're hoping to do a better job converting today than they did last week. And that ball's nearly picked off, but he dropped it.
As much as these guys practice during the offseason, training camp, during the week, you think receivers and quarterbacks would always be on the same page. That time they were not, and it's another incomplete pass.
Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round!
This is a screenplay all the way. Pushes aside one tackler. Touchdown. This game is tight.
Now, that was a terrific job getting that touchdown there. And what you've done, you've closed the gap. Keep chipping away at that lead. Make the opponent keep playing. See if he gets tight. If he gets tight, you got a better chance.
The Jaguars will get their hands. Hunters all set here.
Hey, he's man, I got him all day.
This is a big-time return.
What a good job by the punt returner that time. He caught it, didn't panic. He waited. He saw the blocking in front of him, made some good decisions, and a good punt return.
The Browns are going to line up. Close game, second quarter. The score's 14-7. Split backfield here. Challenging the defenders to the right side.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41. Second down.
Here we go. Ohio.
Out of the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
Well, it was a nice throw by the quarterback that time to get just enough yards to pick up the first down.
The field goal try. Yes, sir. That'll bring us to the end of the second quarter here off the banks of Lake Erie. And we'll be back following the break for the start of the second half, which is brought to you by Verizon. The Jaguars are back deep, ready to return to kickoff. That's a touchback. Should be a routine punt. looking to make a difference. And he's going to give his team great starting field position on that return.
Excellent blocking that time by the punt return team. They're engaged. The defenders cannot get away. That allowed the punt returner to have that time to make the right decision and get up the field.
Dropping back 3, trying to make something happen. Looking long. Touchdown, Cleveland Browns.
You see it so often now. If the receiver's not open, just throw it high, let him go up in the air, jump and make the catch. That's what we saw here. Nice touchdown.
The Jaguars set up for the kick return. They're set to punt it away now. He wants to return this one. This big return's going to set up his team in excellent field position.
There's nothing like a good punt returner. Just give him a little hope. Just make somewhat of a decent block. He'll do the rest. That's what we saw that time.
Quick drop back. Scrambling out of the pocket. And they can't connect. They went for the deep throw, but the defensive back was there.
Yeah, good job that time. I got to give the defensive back a lot of credit. He was not caught sleeping out there. He was alert, read the right keys, and he was right with the receiver to knock down that deep throw.
Second down and 10. Getting away from the pressure. Looking for an open receiver on the right. Did not get both.
Now, 13, the intended receiver on the play.
That play is going to be challenged. There is the red flag.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football.
You knew this was going to happen. There's the red flag, and the coach disagrees with the call on the field. So the challenge pays off. The referee overturns the play.
Yeah, good challenge by the coach that time, Jim. The evidence was clear. And always, I think when you're a head coach in the NFL, you better have a trusted friend up there to tell you, watch the TV, and let you know when the challenge. Good job by the head coach.
Looks like they're going to run a little wildcat here. First down and 10. They're going to get him here for a sack.
I don't know what the quarterback was looking at. He had to know the defense was blitzing that time. Doesn't make a quick enough decision, and the defense gets there and gets the sack.
Adrian Peterson is in the backfield. The quarterback throws to the right. Interception. Taking off. Breaks away. Nowhere else to go, and he's out of bounds. The Browns' return team is always dangerous. Perhaps they can shift the momentum back. Scores 21-17. And they have him covered up and bring him down inside of the 15. The Browns are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field. Adrian Peterson is in the backfield. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. A tackle behind the line.
When you make play calls like that, you're not going to win many football games. That was a terrible call here on first down.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Snap back to the quarterback, out of the gun. He wants to go deep. Makes the play.
Catch is made for a first down.
Well, he had all day long to throw the football that time. That's why he had success throwing the football down the field. I'll tell you what, this defense, they need to start blitzing this quarterback.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Looking to the right side and throwing. The pass fails to find the mark.
Well, Jim, I can't say that's great defense. That's just a poor throw and a poor route run by the wide receiver.
Second down and 10. Running away from the pressure. Heaving it down the field. And it's incomplete.
Got to have good feet as a quarterback in today's game. And, that's always been the case. But when you get under pressure, you got to be able to move outside and see if you can make a play.
Third down snap coming up. This was their bugaboo a week ago, failing to convert time and time again. Third and 10. Looking to scramble. Rocks him with that hit, and the ball's going to fall incomplete.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
And the kick is good for 3.
Wonderful kick that time by the kicker. He showed that leg strength, driving that football, getting that.
The Browns are back deep, ready to return. This is a big-time return. Nickel formation for the defense here. He's scrambling down, trying to work that left side. Someone's been injured out there. Hold on a minute.
I don't even want to speculate what the injury is, but I think it's safe to say by just watching the player, he's in a lot of pain, and I hope it's not serious.
Challenging the defenders to the right side.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big play here.
A takeaway. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
Jaguars ready for action. And that's a kick return of about 24 before being brought down. The Browns bring their offense back on the field for their next drive. The defense comes out in the nickel. It's now 1st and 10. Trying to make something happen. But it's incomplete. Outstanding coverage on the deep throw, forcing the incompletion.
That's why he's one of the best in the league. He's aggressive. He can take away short passes, but also has the speed and the ability to get back there and knock down those deep ones too.
Second and 10. Launching it deep. Makes the play. Here comes the training staff as we've got a player down on the field.
Now the looks of that, you can tell it looks like a major injury, and it's a tough sport, a lot of big hits, and I hope he's going to be okay. Well, the best thing you can say on the offensive side that time is the quarterback got rid of the football. Terrible protection, nowhere to throw it, just throw it away.
This will be second down. Play fake here. He's looking long. And it's incomplete.
The defense has really done a good job here in this drive. They got this offense in a third and long situation. Let's see if they can convert it.
It's third down. And last week, this was a problematic situation for them.
Watch the blitz. Watch the blitz. Let's go. Ohio. Flex round.
Quarterback taking the snap from the shotgun. He's going deep. Touchdown. That'll close the gap.
What a long arching throw by the quarterback. So beautiful. See it spiral in the air and right on the target for the touchdown.
Inside of the uprights. The Jaguars. The Jaguars getting set for the field goal try. The kick is through for 3. Jaguars ready for action. This kick will stay on the ground, avoiding a big return. That's a gain of 7. The Browns will come to the line. Still a very close game here in the fourth quarter. The score's 34-27. First and 10. Looking to go deep. That ball was picked off. Nice tackle.